Welcome to our next episode of Heads Held High. And today we have with us the head boy and head girl of Our Lady of Snow, Raia. Thank you so much for being here. We're extremely happy to have you here. Why don't you go ahead and say hi to everybody who's watching?
My name is Vailan De Silva and I am the current head boy of Our Lady of Snow High School.
I'm Miss Miranda Fernandez and I'm the current head girl of Our Lady of Snow School, Raia.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for being here. If you had to describe yourself in 5 words, what would those words be?
I'm very friendly, helpful, and an extrovert.
Nice. What about you?
I am creative, ambitious, and I am helpful.
Nice. One thing that always tells me about what kind of people I am talking to, very funnily, is the cartoons that they used to watch as child. What are the cartoons that you used to watch as a child?
I used to watch Tom and Jerry show when I was a child.
What else? It can't be just Tom and Jerry. What else interested you?
I used to watch Doraemon, then Shin-chan and all.
Shin-chan. Hey, my brother used to watch Shin-chan too. What about you?
Doraemon and Shin-chan.
What about these cartoons interested you? What was different about them? That there were so many cartoons, right? There were like 1,000 cartoons growing up. Why these two?
They used to make me very happy. When I was a young boy, it used to make me laugh.
Yeah, I think they were very funny and
Yes.
catchy. What did you think?
They are very funny and they show how to be very good people.
They had moral values. I
Yes.
agree to that. I think they would teach about being respectful and being a good friend, and it had something to take away from it. That's fun. You are now the head boy and head girl. You have
Yes.
got the position. How does it feel?
It felt great. It felt top of the world.
I felt honored and more responsible.
Yeah, I think the moment the badge is given to you, you kind of feel like I have to do more. When you were younger, there's a part of yourself, the younger part of yourself as a child, maybe let's say 4th standard, 3rd standard, or even 5th standard. Do you think that child thought that you would become the head boy and head girl?
No.
I don't believe so.
No, right?
No.
And if you had to meet a younger version of yourself right now, what would you tell them?
I will tell him that focus on your career, your life. And life is a mystery. Anything can happen. Unexpected things. You don't even know you'll become the Prime Minister of India.
I like that. It can just happen. Yeah, life
Yes.
happens to you, but be focused. What would
Yes.
you tell your younger self?
I would like to tell that don't focus only on studies. Focus on other things like having fun with your friends, family.
Yeah, and grow all around. Now that you would tell this to your younger self, there are, I am sure, students from your school, other students who are watching this, younger kids who are watching this. You have gone ahead and become the head boy and head girl. What suggestions would you give them? They're very young. It's not like they're going to become head boy, head girl next year. They're going to become it when they're in the 9th standard.
Yes.
There's many years, right? What would you suggest them to become better leaders and to have a fuller life?
I would say you depend and you focus on your career. Just like around. Focus on your studies. Give alongside, you may give importance to playing, hanging out with friends and all.
Yeah, but be single-minded in your
Yes.
thought. And what would you say to the youngsters who are watching?
I will say be very friendly to others and help them.
I like that. I think we can mix these suggestions and make it into a bundle, and that bundle would say be focused. The one thing that you need to focus right now is your education. Try and gain a lot of knowledge, learn new things, be excited about learning new things, and make great friendships. Be kind, be loving, and do multiple things. If you want to be a singer, start singing, sing in the choir, sing in the school choir. If you want to go ahead and become so many other things, find small ways to work towards your goal. That's great advice, and I am sure that now being a leader, you are used to kind of being in charge, and I'm sure you're in charge of discipline, in the
Yes.
school, and kind of telling these. Do you know that these kids look up to you as role models? They kind
Yes.
of you are now the model figure. Does that scare you, or is it a good thing?
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing. No scary things
No.
right there. Oh, that's nice. What are the things that you as a human being are very grateful for?
I'm very grateful for God making me perfect with all my senses, and I'm blessed with many talents. And I'm grateful for all the people in my life, my family, my friends, etc.
Nice.
Same thing what she said. I'm thankful for God also for making me a perfect human being. My family, friends, they motivated me and gave me confidence for this interview.
That's nice. That's true. I think we take it for granted. 10 fingers, 10 toes, an entire body that works absolutely fine is a true blessing. And one should be very grateful for that. We can take a moment and truly be thankful for this piece of life
Yes.
and how it is, and for the lovely people who surround us and support us and make us us. Tell us something about Our Lady of Snow High School. Why is your school different and special? And something more?
Okay. My school is the best. It has a fantastic infrastructure and a committed staff. Because of our dynamic headmistress, Mrs. Carmelina Miranda Dorado is very particular about discipline and well development of students.
Our teacher gave us many opportunities to showcase our talents and skill. Our school is situated in a very peaceful environment and it is very spacious.
I agree to that. I think Raia is one of the most beautiful places in Goa. It's lovely. One of the most beautiful places. I think whole of Goa is very pretty, but Raia is very beautiful, very quaint, very calm, and I can imagine the school being absolutely lovely. They seem to have groomed you two very well. What are the classes that you like this year? What's the subject that you're enjoying this year?
I like the mathematics class. Teachers playing with numbers and all. It makes me very happy. It's like it helps me in my life. Maths.
Yes,
It's
it
like
does.
it won't leave my life and go away.
Absolutely. What subject are you liking?
Music.
Wow, nice. What about the music class do you enjoy?
I love listening to music and even I love to play.
What instrument are you playing?
I'm playing violin. I've been taking classes for nearly 2 years.
Wow, violin is a very difficult instrument to
Yes.
play. Best of luck with that. Do you
Thank
play any instrument?
I play the piano.
Nice. A violinist and a pianist in the room. Not bad. Great. A big shout out to the school. It is lovely to train students and hone their skills and musical capabilities. It's just a beautiful skill to have at hand. What about sports? Do you all enjoy sports?
Yeah, I love playing sports.
That's nice. What's your favorite sport of choice?
Football.
Mine is also football.
Hey, nice. And what's your team? What's the team that you root for and cheer for?
I root and cheer for the Argentina team because they won the World Cup this last year.
That's nice. Yes, they did. What about you?
Brazil.
The heart's there. So that's nice. I think sports, music, public speaking really creates a wholesome environment for a child to grow, tapping into these skills, tapping into these different avenues helps us become so much more, knowledgeable. And while others might think that oh, academics is very important and studies is very important, yes, but so are all the other things that kind of put it all together. What about pets? Do you all have pets? Do you all enjoy?
Yeah.
Oh,
I have a dog.
And you?
Same dog.
What are your dogs' names?
My dog's name is Jimmy.
Jimmy and
Inu.
Eno. Oh, that's so cute. Animals are such amazing stress busters, right?
Yes.
They're like
Yes.
the most amazing. If you could have an imaginary pet, considering the two of you have one, what would your imaginary pet be?
My imaginary pet would have been a dragon.
Your mom is not letting you in the house with a dragon,
yes.
and that is why it's an imaginary pet.
Yes.
But it's a nice one. Why a dragon?
Because they are fearless.
Ooh, I like that. What about you?
I will prefer a unicorn.
Very sweet. And why a unicorn?
Because they are very calm, very beautiful.
Yeah, they're supposed to have magical powers, and they're very unique. I think there's a uniqueness about a unicorn, and a beauty about a unicorn. So a unicorn and a dragon. Your parents are not letting you in the house
Yeah.
if you
No.
have these pets. So yeah, it's a good imaginary friend to have. Places you want to visit this lifetime? Where do you want to go?
I would love to be in Goa only.
Hey, that's nice. And you?
Same in Goa only.
Yeah, but if you had to just visit a place, just to visit and come back, where would it be? Any place in the world you just want to see and come back.
I will go to France.
Paris. And you?
Switzerland.
Nice. Both very, very picturesque places. Lots of mountains in Switzerland, at least. And France for the food.
Yes.
I've heard the food is just absolutely yum. You guys are in the 9th standard now. There's
Yes.
so much going to unfold in your life with the 10th standard. How are you all preparing yourself, not just for the year, but for the 10th standard? Is there any mental preparation, any other preparation that you have to do when you know you're going towards the board exams?
Not so much.
Not
I
so
feel like being relaxed and focusing, like relaxed and calm, is like the best meditation that I have to focusing.
Yeah, right. I think the more calmer you are, the better you can focus. That's
Yes.
a good trick. What about you?
Doing my studies on time.
Having a schedule, having a
Yes.
Yes.
yeah, having everything in an
Order.
order really
Yes.
helps. Really good tips. If you are planning, if you're in the 8th standard or 9th standard, don't wait to be in the 10th standard to kind of get the ball rolling. Work on being calmer, work on being more relaxed, work on preparing your mind to study, and have a schedule, have a plan of how you're going to do it. Both mixed together is going to be lovely. Um, while you plan for the 10th and the 9th is unfolding, what are the challenges of being a leader? You guys are leaders now. You've organized a few things together. You have a council. What do you think is challenging about being a leader?
Being a leader is to be more responsible and disciplined than a student. That you are going to make them disciplined.
Yeah, so that's challenging. You have
Yes.
to pressure. You have to kind of do more.
Yes.
What do you think is challenging?
I feel like being very calm to them
Yeah.
and showing them like we are the leaders. You have to see us and learn something.
Yes, being a role model can
Yes.
be really tiresome, and while handling everything to kind of be in that position, it is not easy. I will give the two of you that. Will you take leadership positions once you get out of the school?
I don't know.
You don't
It's
know.
like
You
life
wait.
is a mystery. You can't tell.
Life is a mystery. You're gonna wait for it to happen to you. Would you, if someone offered you a leadership position, would you say yes?
Yes.
Would you take it up?
Yes.
Yes. Why?
Because we know what leadership is a being. We both are in the leadership qualities. Now we can see now what happens in the future if anybody asks us if you want to become a leader. And
Yeah, you know what it entails. You know
Yes.
how it's going to kind of move you forward, and
Yes.
its benefits. So you would, and we want you to do that. We want you to continue being leaders. Put your hand in the air and say, yes, we can do this. I think that is extremely, extremely, extremely important.
Yes.
While we get to know a lot about you and the school, would you
Yes.
like to go ahead and give a shout out to the people who are watching, friends, family, because they supported you to be where you are here today? Why don't you go ahead and do that?
Thank you, mom and dad and teachers, for making me confident and motivated for this interview. Thank you for everything.
I would like to say thank you to my parents, my family, and teachers and my friends for supporting me for everything.
That's lovely. It is truly nice to be supported and put together. What is that one thing that you would like for adults, parents, teachers to understand about kids in today's day or youngsters in today's day?
I wish that adults understood that kids have the potential of learning multiple things at a time, the resources they have based. Parents just tell the children to just focus on one thing when their career life is something else.
That's
I wish
nice.
that.
Yes, we will underline that. What about you?
I feel like parents should not force the child to do something for what they are not capable to do it. And I feel like they should guide them for choosing their career, but not force.
Them to do it. I like
Yes.
that. This is a shout out to all the parents, all the adults in the life of kids. You could be an auntie, you could be an uncle, you could be a grandparent. I love how the two of them have put this. These are youngsters who are around us and they want to tell you these two things. And I'd like to underline it. Firstly, there is potential to do more. It just doesn't have to be one thing. I love the way you put that. You don't have to only do studies. They have the talent and the resource to do multiple things. It could be music, sports, and studies, or taking part in various activities, honing a set of skills. At the same time, please don't put them in areas that they're not very capable of. If you take a fish out of water and put it on a cycle, it'll be a very bad cyclist, but a very good swimmer. The same way, if you take someone out of their natural environment and tell them to do something that they're not very adept at doing, it's not a natural skill, they might not be that great at it. So that's our request. Give them more to do, trust that they will do more, and don't force them to do something that they don't have a skill set for. Set them up for success by playing to their strengths. Thank you for that. I think we needed to hear that. Thank you for that advice. Thank you for this conversation. And we wish you the best of luck for the year that's coming ahead and this year as leaders. We'll see you around.
It was a pleasure being here.
Thank you so much.
It was a great pleasure being here with you.
Thank you. Thank you so very much for listening in, and we'll see you with yet another episode.